This is the front runner case I travel with. And here is the front runner additional case that you can buy. It's a storage case that slips inside the polymer shell storage case. But these are canvas. It has a good zipper on it, so you can store stuff in there and then take that case right there and put it inside that little guy right there. And the storage case has a if you want to put a little bit of ID, some identification of what you're storing in there. It also has a little handle on that side. There's a handle on the top, and you also have a handle on this side over there. But I just use the top handle and take it in and out. So just showing you a close-up of the zippers. The zippers are pretty large. These are not those thin zippers. These are heavy duty, and I expect these to last a lifetime or as long as I have them. But they're doing pretty well as far as the case. And the case has a piece of Velcro on either side where you see this this thing right here. That is a little divider that you can put in there, or you can take that out and you can just go ahead and use the inside. So showing you the width of the container on the inside using inches. So from 1 over here to 13 and almost 13 and 3/16. So measuring the height, we start in inches down at the bottom, and we'll come up, and with the container closed, and I don't have this measure tape very taut, but that's going to be 7 inches. So you have 7 inches in the interior height of the case. So surveying the length of the container, or measuring the length of the container, I'm starting right about there, give or take, rough estimate. And if we go over, basically 17.5 inches. So how much or what can you put in these cases? Let me show you. A very common item is the Yeti 500, and this is the Gold Zero Yeti 500 lithium battery, and I'm going to put that in there. To use another example, I'm going to use a Newman's Own coffee container here, and I'll put that on the other side. And you still have a little room on top of here as far as if you want to put something on top of the Gold Zero battery, but gives you just a generic idea of what you can put in, what the case can handle. The underside of the top has a honeycomb, kind of a polymer plastic. The way it's designed, you can stand on that. You can stand on that case, no problem. And the latches are pretty solid. You definitely have to ginger them a little bit, as they say, when you're got everything in the case and you're going to put the top right back on. And this is the rubber trim on the inside of the top that they put in here. It looks like if it wears down, you can actually replace that. So what I'm showing you now is right by the handle. See where those little ledges are? Right there and there. And then these little ledges right here on the sides, those will go down and fit into these little areas right in here. They're not that high, but there's a lip there, enough so when you're taking the front runner, the top of the case, the other case, and you lay it down, and it just nests right on top of the bottom, and this is the bottom of the other case right here. So you don't get any movement whatsoever right there. That's very well designed, and I say the CAD system was right on when they made that. So looking at the back of my Jeep here, you're looking at the front runner straps that I purchased off their website. These are great. They're about, I think these are 1 inch, and yeah, those are 1 inch width. And this section right down here is all tensioned up. This is what basically you're releasing this little area in here. I've never looked on the inside there because it's sewed up. But what you do is you just take your finger when you want to loosen the strap up right here. You just take your finger and pull on that little tab, and that's loose. And then to cinch it up to make it tighter, all you have to do is take that and just bring it up like that, and in 2 seconds that's snug. So you can get it snugger than that if you want. So that's the straps that I use for my front runner cases. I have 4 cases that I put in the back of my Jeep on the right hand side, right next to the pneumatic freezer, and that works out great. Great. I have a little space down in here that I can put some stuff in there, and I have a little opening area right here that I put a footstool, and then over here I don't put anything over on the right hand side, but that's working out really great for me. These latches here on the front runner, as you can see, they have a little area right in here that cinches down underneath here, and when they get in, you snap them down. That's pretty tight. There's no rattling or anything like that on those, on the handles there on that. So, and then sometimes they get a little cattywampus where, you know, if you have the top on, you put it on, and then the top is kind of slightly off or something like that, and you try to press down on these little latches right here, they won't go down in. They won't snug down in tight, so you can't get it past. So what you do is you basically have to, there's something down here obstructing it. This isn't level. But these have worked out great. I'd buy a couple. I have 6 to get all together, and 2 I just leave at home, and I take 4 with me. So has been working out pretty good.